Alright, so I'm gonna... Most embarrassing baseball injuries. There are some good ones, I've gotta say. This is from Bleacher Report. Here, I'll put it in the group me.
I mean, people get hit in the groin, so...
No.
Is it worse than that?
You'll see. It's worse.
Alright, well, you...
I have one that's actually not on this list, so that'll be a pleasant surprise. Oh my god, fuck off.
There'll be power rankings.
Yeah. Yeah, so John Smoltz ironed his face with, a clothes iron. Or no, sorry, his chest. He tried to iron a shirt while he was wearing it, and it, burned him really bad.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of, shower injuries. There's sneezing. Yeah, sneezing's here. Oh, right, the pie injury to Chris Coughlin. Alright,
So, what?
Yeah.
Who is this? Glenn Allen Hill had a nightmare about spiders and fell out of bed.
Alright.
And through a glass table.
Yeah.
And then he fell down the stairs.
We're just gonna get the show rolling.
Okay.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 13th episode, right? Is it 13?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Jake doesn't know. 13th episode of Fantasy and Friends. My name is Daniel, and Alok is out on assignment this week, but with...
It might be the 14th.
Is it 14? I'm checking that.
Yeah. There are 14 instances of the word "end plugs" in our Google Docs,
This is
so
the
I think
13th,
that's...
though.
Oh, are you getting ahead of yourself then?
This is the 13th. No? No.
No, this is the 14th.
This is definitely the 13th. Why are there... End plug? Okay.
I bet we just didn't do one. Okay, whatever. It doesn't
Oh yeah,
matter.
we had to skip one, because one of them was bloopers. Not counting the bloopers. Remember? Because if you look, I wrote cancel.
I know, yeah, I forgot about the bloopers.
Anyway. Jake is here with me. And...
I didn't realize I would actually be talking about building a house.
yeah, well that's what we're doing today. And Jake, later on, will be talking about how he built a house. In the new segment called... Jake Builds a House.
Hammer time. Oh, okay.
No, it's Jake Builds
Hammer time
okay.
with Jake.
Well, the hammer time is like the category.
That's the category. All right. So this is a segment. So is this like a recurring segment?
It's like a subsegment.
Subsegment of Hammer Time, but we've never done Hammer Time before.
Well, that's why we're doing it now.
So I think some of them will be confused, they'll think that
it's like Hammer Time.
I'm going to be talking about a house every week.
That's Hammer Time. Jake builds a house.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Fine. That makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense. All right. Off to a good start.
Anyway, a lot of news this week in baseball. Jordan Matthews gets traded. Sammy Watkins gets traded. Ezekiel Elliott gets suspended.
Yeah.
And, well, that's kind of football. But, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. And more importantly, I lost my notes.
You lost your notes?
Anyway, I know the first topic is because the Indians acquired Yonder Alonso.
Did you lose your notes for your picking up girls class? Oh.
Yeah, we don't have a sound effect for that. Sorry.
Well, we're going to add one. That was a good one right there.
Anyway,
Alok would be all over it.
Anyway, the Mariners acquire Yonder Alonso. Who you traded.
Who I also traded and who got dropped.
Dropped like a day later.
And then I picked him back up.
Did you pick him back
Actually,
up?
Actually, no. No, I tried. I tried. I think I submitted a waiver request, but it didn't work.
It's not worth a waiver. I don't think he's getting... Because I don't really think his value matters. It looks like he's probably platooning.
No, I mean, he's been okay, though. Yeah, I mean, if he's platooning, it's not worth it.
The All-Star break.
So, who do the Mariners have?
They have Danny Valencia, who they can platoon there with him.
Okay, yeah.
Because Valencia hits lefties really well, and obviously Yonder Alonso hits righties really well. So, that's what it kind of looks like. Yeah, so Alonso sat against Tyler Skaggs last night, who obviously is a lefty, with Danny Valencia covering first base. Though, he's been kind of struggling since the All-Star break anyway. So, is there any reason to... Why do you feel Okay, so clearly you didn't put a waiver claim on him because he's still a free agent.
I didn't put a waiver claim on him in lieu of like some Philly. I don't know.
Oh well, we'll get to some Philly guy later, but
We will.
that's a tease there.
I don't believe you.
And you don't even know which one you're talking about.
No. I don't recognize any of the names as Phillies, but then again, I don't know most of the Phillies, so that's okay. Nobody does. All right. Well, what you're asking why there would be a reason to keep him or pick him up? I don't think there is one, to be honest. I mean, if he's going to be platooning, that's a reason right there not to have him.
Well, he's got the better side of the platoon, obviously.
So?
Yeah, he's hitting against righties.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's still probably it's just a little more than half the games, frankly. If they are going to keep this platoon going, I guess if he starts to pick up his numbers, they could give him the starting spot.
Yeah, they're not committed to Danny Valencia. Anyway.
I mean, I wouldn't think, yeah.
All right, let's talk about another platoon situation, possibly with Jay Bruce going to Cleveland, and reading into this, apparently no one else was buying on Jay Bruce. So, Cleveland clearly looking to fill the Michael Brantley hole as Brantley heads to the disabled list because, you know, he's never injured. So, does this change Jay Bruce? I mean, Jay Bruce looks like he's going to hit 35 home runs like he usually does.
Yeah, how many is he at right now? I'm trying to look. He's got, I mean, what, he has 29 already.
Yeah.
So he's going to hit more than 35.
Well, not necessarily, but, you know.
No, not necessarily, but I mean, very likely.
He's going to get to
29's a lot.
At least 35 for the next, the second straight season.
Right. Oh, no, yeah, I would assume.
Or no, not
so, yeah.
Last year he hit 27. The previous year he hit 35.
Well, wasn't he injured?
Last season?
Yeah,
He played 147 games.
Oh, okay, never mind. So he just had an off year.
Yeah.
So he went to Cleveland?
Yes. For basically not much. I mean, because this is his last year. He's the free agent at the end of the year. Cleveland obviously trying to fill the Michael Brantley hole, since Michael Brantley just went on the disabled list. But I mean, I don't think his value really changes much.
No, I wouldn't think so either.
I think I'm more worried as a Michael Brantley owner, because this kind of means they don't think he's going to be back in 10 days. Right.
You'd think, yeah. I mean, who are their other outfielders?
Well, Bradley Zimmer plays center, and Chisenhall is still on the DL.
Well, Chisenhall's coming back, I thought, pretty soon.
I think he had a setback, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's still. So, as of August 3rd, he's still not playing a rehab.
So basically, what I'm hearing is they've got a whole lot of nobodies. So I mean,
they could move Jose Ramirez.
Brantley could come back
if they're desperate.
Well, if they're desperate, then when Brantley comes back, it's possible that they're just having him and Bruce. I don't know if that's a cause to be worried about Brantley.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know.
I have to check their
That's
lineups.
my opinion.
Let's see, who did they play last? I'll check their lineup last night.
But I mean, sorry, where's Bruce coming from?
New York.
Okay.
Though they already had too many outfielders anyway, so. And I think he was kind of playing first base there too. So looks like they're playing Austin Jackson.
Yes, I mean, I guess technically Cleveland has a worse offense.
Yeah, they're about the same. You don't think Cleveland has a better offense with Lindor, Kipnis, Ramirez, Edwin?
I'm just talking about by numbers.
Santana. I can tell you. Let's see.
By numbers, the Mets are pretty solid.
Yes. But now he doesn't have to face Scherzer or Strasburg.
That's accurate, I guess. Or Velasquez.
Yeah.
Because he's hurt. Or, you know what I mean. You get the picture.
Know. And he could DH a few days to give him a rest, so there's...
That's possible.
I can tell you, let's see, in terms of weighted on base average, the Indians are 6th in the majors, the Mets are 12th. So, And for WRC Plus, they're 103 and 100. So pretty similar offenses.
Yeah,
Both in their
alright, fair
top
enough.
half. Okay, that's good.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would agree. I don't think his value changes so much.
Okay. What do you make of Carlos Rodon?
What do I make of him?
Because if you look at his game
Let's find
log,
out.
it's like an every other start kind of thing. Well, now it's 3 starts in a row. But he just feels like a guy that could give up 5 walks with 5 runs in any start.
I guess that's possible.
I mean, looking at his
yeah,
work,
that's...
yeah.
He's got a 4 walks per 9.
Yeah.
It's pretty high. A lot of strikeouts, though. So, I don't know, basically it's just a lot of upside and...
Yeah, this is like a
and
Luis
lot
Castillo situation where he throws hard, but he has no idea where the ball's going to go. So, there's a lot of strikeout upside, but the walks just kind of hold his value back. You know, I'm not really ready to like. Would you start him next week at the Dodgers?
At the Dodgers?
Yeah, how comfortable would you feel?
I mean, it's the Dodgers.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's a top matchup.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would. Would you?
No, I'd rate your confidence on a scale of Jared Weaver to Clayton Kershaw.
Carlos Rodon. That's how...
Okay. I'd probably put him at like a Tanner Roar confidence. Like
That's low.
yeah.
For me. I mean, that brings up the whole question of where do you rank Tanner Roark?
Well, Tanner Roark in his last 3 starts has issued 12 walks. So that's why. It's kind of a similar situation. They have nearly the same exact whip too, which is crazy.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Against the Dodgers, no, I'm definitely not. I don't think anybody would.
I want to see that
Or
start because
should.
he did well against Houston. So then again,
Yeah, but
Houston's sending out.
but the question, you've got to talk about expected value, though. I mean, like, he could have a good start against Houston, but, like, you've got to expect him to not, on average, out of 100 games, he's going to give up, like, I don't know, 6 runs in most of them.
Yes, but what I'm saying is the past 3 starts: Cleveland, at Boston, versus Houston, 3 pretty good lineups. 5 runs total. So, and the walks, he hasn't walked anyone since July.
Really?
Yeah, no walks in August.
In what, 2 starts?
Well, yeah, but
No, I mean, that's... I don't know what you want me to say. I wouldn't start him.
yeah, I wouldn't either. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. How about Tyler Skaggs?
Tyler Skaggs.
Who's
What do you want to know
just
about
came
him?
back from his long DL stint, pitched kind of not great against Oakland, kind of a shortened outing, and then went 6 1/3 shutout innings against the Mariners. He has a similarly tough matchup at the Nationals.
Not quite as tough. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know.
That's still
Who's got
pretty
a better offense?
The Dodgers just barely.
Okay. But they're both, like, top 4 or
Yes.
something.
I could pull it.
Yeah.
In terms of runs scored, well, I'll do. So over the
In
last.
terms of runs scored, Washington's better.
Yes.
Washington's 2nd and Los Angeles is 5th.
Yes, but still 2 top 5
It's
offenses.
close, yeah.
Plus the Dodgers never lose, so you can mark Carlos Rodon for a loss.
Right, yes, that is accurate.
So and you can see like Cody Bellinger and Seager hitting home runs with him. But anyway, Tyler Skaggs, who has the platoon advantage over Harper and Murphy. Right, so 2 of their better hitters. I still don't think I'd throw him out there. It's another one where if I see another good start, maybe I'll buy in. Are you kind of?
Who's he have after the Nats?
I don't know. I can pull up the names.
Okay, well,
After the
I
Nationals,
mean, I would like to see that as well.
it looks like they play. Looks like he would play. He would pitch at home against the Rangers.
Oh my god, I found the Philly.
We're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him next, but. Oh, is that who you think it is?
What? Rhys Hoskins?
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So Rhys Hoskins just recently got called up. Maybe their best hitting prospect. And the problem that they've had is they've been trying to trade Tommy Joseph because they're both really DHs, Joseph and Hoskins. They can't play defense. But so that's why they've been asking Hoskins to try left field because apparently anyone can play left field. And Aaron Altair has been on the disabled list with the hamstring injury. Assuming he were still available in our league, would you pick him up?
Who took him?
Alex took
him. I don't know.
I don't know why he took him because I don't really see much here. I think this is more of just a demo reel for him.
I think he's questionable. He's playing for a bad team, and he has done poorly in his first 3 games.
He's only played 1 game.
1 game. Wait, I thought he played 3. Okay, whatever.
He's played 1 game and he went 0 for 2.
He's played 1 game and he did bad.
He went 0 for 2.
Yes, and he walked. He's got a high walk rate.
He's got a high strikeout rate.
He's got a high strikeout rate. No, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't see... Just going from the minors, I mean, he hit pretty well, I suppose.
I mean, this is a guy that a lot of people think could be like a 35 home run kind of guy.
I mean, that's what he was doing.
Yes.
His last 2 years in the minors were 29 and 38,
yes,
with obviously abbreviated seasons. So, I mean, it's possible that he could have some power, but I don't know if you want to bet on that right now. I guess he kind of does strike out a decent amount. Would you take him?
Well, I don't have any spots on the roster, but if I did...
Well, no, I don't either. They're all filled with Nick Williams and Cesar Hernandez.
With Cesar Hernandez and whatever. I probably wouldn't. I think there's... The thing about these rookies, these prospects, is you're not going to win a championship with them, if that makes sense. You're not going to win a championship with all rookies. You need stable
True,
guys.
But they could potentially be better than what else is available on the free agency.
But they're so much more volatile and unreliable. And the reason people like these guys is because you haven't seen them fail yet. Right? You've seen guys like, I don't know, give you something. Trevor Bauer fail. Right?
Hey.
You don't have him, don't worry. You have any pick on your team?
I used to.
for like a week. But that's his thing. Like, no one wants Trevor Bauer because we all know about his floor, right? He has a very low floor. He could end up at the end of the year with a 5 ERA. We don't know how bad Rhys Hoskins can be. I mean, we can predict it, but as an average fantasy owner, you don't necessarily. You're just thinking, ooh, it's a shiny new toy that you just bought at the store that you want to try it.
Yeah.
Whereas guys like Dan Straley can not necessarily win you a championship, but can still be solid contributors because you know what you're getting week in, week out.
True. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
But again, if you have a roster spot, maybe he's a speculative add in a deeper league, obviously, because he could be like this year's Jerry Sanchez, where he comes up and hits 20 home runs. I could definitely see that as well. But as you said, bad team, so maybe the RBI... I mean, this team's scoring like 2 runs a game, so it's going to be tough for him to have opportunity. Yeah, they just lost 10-0 to the Nationals last night. Or not Nationals, Mets. I'm sorry. Okay. Bud Norris, is he still the closer?
Is Bud Norris still the closer?
Yeah. For the Angels.
Hell yeah.
Because...
That's not up to me.
It kind of looks like... I mean, that's 2 straight blown saves. And going back to July 30th, He's given up, what is that, 9 runs in 3 2/3 innings, including 2 blown saves and 2 losses. And Cam Bedrosian, keep in mind, was the one that got the save last night, and he was the one also that started out the season as the team's closer.
Mm-hmm.
Though you could also make the case for Blake Parker, who's arguably been their best reliever this season. Or you can make the case for Kenyon Middleton, who got the save when Blake Parker and Bud Norris had off days a couple days ago. Or you can make the case for Yusmery Pettit, who's also done very well and currently leads the team in strikeouts. For the relievers. So Jake, who is the team's closer?
One of those other ones. I don't want Bud Norris, though.
Bud Norris has been very good. Up until July 30th, he has been very
Up until July... Yeah, but what happened? He has a 4.6 ERA.
Actually, if you go back to July 25th, so you add on another inning, he's allowed 4 more runs, including another loss. But Bud Norris, from day 1 to July 25th, had been arguably a top 25 closer. Probably even higher than that. Probably top 20. And now the wheels fell off. So if you had to... Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, we're just basically asking, is this, like, permanent?
Oh, no, nothing's permanent. I don't know who's the closer. I'm asking you, who's the closer?
No. Is it permanent? Is he going to keep going?
Oh, is Bud Norris just done?
Yeah.
Was like the first 2.5 months
is he,
magic?
Yeah, yes. Or is this magic?
Or is some kind of middle?
God, he is really,
Bud
he's
Norris
struggling a lot.
Was not a good starting pitcher. I think we can agree on that.
I believe we can, yes.
But then, all of a sudden, this year, he started out a bullpen, and as I said, was pitching very well earlier in the season. But the walk rate is the walk rate is actually higher than his career average. So maybe that was a signal of doom. No?
It's possible.
Maybe. I don't know. That's what I have no idea. I kind of like Cam.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I kind of like Cam Bedrosian's skills more than Norris.
Wait, was he the strikeout one? No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he is.
He was
no, Pettit has the but Bedrosian's been injured.
Petite.
Is a Petite. Petite has 3 times as many innings as Bedrosian. And only twice as many strikeouts. So I don't know. It's a tough call, and I'm leaning just staying away from this bullpen.
I mean, I would agree about that.
Okay. Good, then we're on the same page. Let's move on to Dallas Keuchel quickly. Are you in or are you out?
Out. Maybe in. That's my answer.
He just looks injured, that's the problem. I mean, 8 runs to the White Sox. And I can tell you who hit a home run off of him. Kevin Smith. And not even like K-E-V-I-N, it's K-E-V-A-N. They're 6th-string catcher.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, they're 6th-string catcher.
If you give up a home run to a guy named Kevon.
Yeah, Kevon Smith, who hit a home run off him, and including 4 RBI. Okay. He looks injured, and I think they rushed him back because they're getting worried now that they don't necessarily have the lead that they used to have. Since the All-Star break, they've been kind of bad. Is that your opinion?
Yeah, I think that's my opinion as well.
They still have a 13-game lead over the Mariners for the division, and I still think they win this division. But they no longer have this massive lead over the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, wait. What are you saying about Keuchel?
Oh, he looked
for
injured.
your opinion? So you're saying drop him?
No, I'm not saying
basically.
drop him. You can't really drop him, but I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Benching him, obviously.
I mean, so he had 4 straight wins. Well, he had...
No, since his return from the disabled list.
Out of 7 games, he had 6 wins.
But this is different, Jake. He came back from the disabled list on July 28th.
Okay.
So his past 3 starts are really the only ones that matter
bad.
right now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, okay.
I don't care what he did on May 5th, because he just looks different now. This is a guy that probably could have won the Cy Young Award if he had stayed healthy throughout this entire season. Maybe even if he came back awesome, he probably could have still had a chance. Maybe not with Sale and Kluber going to done, but could have been a high contender. Now he kind of looks like they may shut him down until the playoffs if they think they can afford it.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as well. Okay.
Okay. Again, quickly, let's get through the matchups for next week. We have Lucas Sims at St. Louis, Matt Boyd versus the Twins, and Matt Garza versus the Reds. And I don't like any of these.
No, I don't think I do either.
And I'm the one that chose it. But it is getting harder to kind of find these guys. But if I had to rank them, it's probably Garza, Boyd, Sims. Because Matt Garza kind of looks...
And Cincinnati... Actually, the offenses are not great.
Their offense is about middle of the pack, but Matt Garza has been kind of usable.
We've had him before, I think, as a matchup question.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
In the right matchups, he can be okay. He's pitched well against Philly.
Alright, let's, So let me look at Boyd, though.
Matt Boyd is just too volatile. You don't know what you're going to get. He probably has the highest ceiling, but he could give up 8 runs, or he could...
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll agree, then.
And Lucas Sims just, again, looks too raw. But St. Louis just doesn't hit. At least not the people.
And let's generate a Lokes right now.
And okay.
All right, so Loke does Boyd number 1, and then Garza number. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sims, Boyd, Garza.
Okay, Sims, Boyd, and Garza. He's probably right.
Probably, we'll see.
All right, so we'll check back in next week and see how wrong we were. Alright, let's get to the trivia.
No trivia.
No trivia.
So, we're starting a new segment here. Basically just a random opinion question that we're going to alternate with trivia, ask one a week, ask the audience as well if you guys want to weigh in. So for this week we're taking a break from
hold on,
trivia.
Let me add one thing.
Go ahead.
The trivia music is now just going to be the music for this segment, no matter what type of segment it is. So don't worry.
Okay, so do I need to sing the trivia music?
All one fan out there cannot panic because that music is not going away. All right,
that's amazing.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for this week, first question for the opinion survey poll editorial section trivia poll.
Yeah. Editorial.
Opinion.
Did you say opinion?
I said opinion, yes.
Okay, maybe you should say it again.
So, what is the most embarrassing baseball injury that you can think of? So yeah, I just thought this would be a good question to start with. I have some good ones. And I think do you have one off the top of your head as well if you want to get started?
Like a real one, or just something I can make up?
No, anybody can make one up.
Oh, so it's got to be a real one.
I would say a real one.
Okay, you
a
did
real
make
one,
that
yeah.
Okay, I got to pick which one I like the most.
It should be real, yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say, just... Yeah. hurt, like poking your eye with a French fry at McDonald's or something. But I don't think that's happened. Okay, Jake.
All right, so go. I guess what's your opinion for the best
I like
injury?
this AC one, I guess. This guy stuck his hand in an AC unit. I don't know.
He just stuck his hand in an AC unit. Who was it? Explain. You've got to elaborate.
Okay, so Mark Smith. It was, a guy who only had 233 career hits, but was best known because he was trying to fix an AC unit, so he stuck his hand in it, and the rest you can try to figure out on your own.
That sounds pretty good. So, what are we talking here? Out for life?
I don't know. They don't say here.
Okay. Well, my favorite, I've got a couple.
Ooh, I just found another one.
So I've got a couple. I've got my number one here is a man named Glenn Allen Hill, who apparently has quite a fear of spiders. One night he had a traumatizing spider dream, which caused him to fall out of bed, fall through a glass table, and fall down the stairs.
Oh, right.
So he like ruined his legs, and yeah, he was on only the 15-day DL, so it wasn't that bad. But I think that's just funny.
So I found another one where a guy scratched his eye with a feather from his pillow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, my second one, which is actually not on this list. So going back a ways in the Phillies history book. If anybody knows Ryan Madsen, who is now with the Nats, right?
Yes.
So he's still ticking. Back in the day, he was the Phillies' interim closer, and he always had a bit of a temper. And one time, he blew a save, came into the dugout, and kicked a folding chair, and the folding chair won, and it broke his toe rather. So then he was out for a long time because he kicked a chair.
See, I feel like that happens all the time. Like people getting upset and like kicking or punching something and then getting injured.
Does it happen all the time? I haven't heard of anything quite that bad.
It feels like it happens all the time.
Maybe they'll get you day to day or something.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily like a season-ending injury type of thing, but like, I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so I guess that's that for now. So yeah, if you guys have anything that you think is better or funny at all, you can just go in the comments. It's the thing right underneath the video. And also the video is what happens when you type in Fantasy and Friends and click the thing.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you found the video by now.
I don't know.
I guess I shouldn't give people the benefit of that. Okay, let's move on to our topic this week. Jake, as we implied, built a house. Go on.
Yeah. So, I helped build part of a house. And that's it.
Alright, that's it for
So we'll
Fantasy
see you
and
guys
Friends.
next week. Wait, should I elaborate? Or it's gonna take 2 seconds.
Okay, go ahead. 2 seconds.
So my friend's brother is putting an extension on his house, and they were putting up the roof trusses. So I came over for that. It was just a lot of standing on a ladder and screwing things together. It was fun. It was fun. It was a good day. It was long and hot, but anyway, that's Hammer Time with Jake. Jake builds a house. Cha cha cha.
Alright, that'll do it for Fantasy and Friends this week. The show will return next week, hopefully with a Lope, hopefully with Jake, hopefully something.
But probably not. Let's be honest. Wait. Not next week.
Yes, next week.
No, we'll see. We'll see, okay? I can't promise anything.
Okay, maybe not next week. We may take a week off. We'll let you know.
Well, we could do it early. We could do an early one next week, so we would have a 5-day gap. We're going with like a short rotation here.
We could pre-record too.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
Well, yeah. I mean, Alok and I were talking about it earlier. All right, this doesn't need to be on the show.
Okay. So yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you guys next week.
Maybe.
100%.
Yeah, 100%/50.